Okay, I have Corey,
Ben.
Michelle. Amanda.
and I'm going to ask him some questions about weightlifting in general, and I'm going to ask him about the benefits of weightlifting for men and women. Corey, what do you think? Why do you exercise, and how does it benefit you?
Obviously, to keep in shape, mentally, physically. It's for a better day. So it's just a better all-around fit, mentally, physically, everything you can think of.
Okay. Ben, why do you exercise, and how do you think it benefits you?
I exercise because I've always thought weightlifting was a lot of fun. It's a challenge, setting goals and trying to push past them. As far as that's how it benefits me, both professionally and personally. Professionally, I'm in law enforcement, and obviously the stronger you can be in law enforcement, the easier it's going to be when the need arises. As far as personally, I don't think you can ever be too strong. I mean, there's always times where you have to help somebody move or do something like that. Or you can do it without, do it by yourself without having to use two people. Hey, that's awesome.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Michelle, why do you exercise, and what do you see the benefits?
I exercise because it helps strengthen my core, and probably one of the biggest reasons was having kids and being overweight and getting back in shape again.
Okay, good deal. Amanda?
My answer is kind of a combination of all of the above. Same, just being overweight. Couldn't do cardio, it was just boring. I can't run. It doesn't pique my interest. So when I started weight training, it's like Ben said, you just have those goals. And so each time you're setting a new PR or a rep PR. Also, just being a lady, the weight bearing exercises will help prevent osteoporosis when you get older. And working in nursing, also like Ben said, just being strong, being able to do those transfers and do it safely without hurting yourself.
Okay, and that was one of my next questions was, how do you feel it benefits women to lift weights?
Oh, I think it's awesome for women. Like I said, mostly just to prevent osteoporosis. As far as talking about weight loss, building that muscle mass can help you burn more calories throughout the day. Just,
Michelle?
Yeah, I agree with Amanda. It's beneficial core-wise for women, and job-wise it helps out quite a bit.
Okay. Ben?
Yes.
What benefits do you think a woman can see, whether it's, it doesn't matter what age, just any possible benefits they would see from having a regular weightlifting routine?
Well, I've got a 16-year-old daughter, and she's always been one that likes to lift weights. Hasn't been real regular, but she's put on muscle because of it, and she's also an avid softball player. She's just a good athlete all around, but softball is her main thing. I've seen it help her tremendously as far as being able to help recover if she does get an injury. I think there's probably been many times where other girls might have gotten injuries due to the intensity of play, games back to back to back, and plays that she's made that a lot of people probably got injured, and I think because of her weightlifting and her strength and stuff, I think she can carry her right on through without a problem.
Better recovery and better
exactly.
Performance in her sport.
And protects your joints too, if I can add that. Joint protection.
Okay. Corey?
I'm along with them on all those same topics, but I'm going to go back to the mentally thing also. For the women, it's the same thing. Mentally now they push themselves past any of these goals or limits that they thought they were stuck in, and they're out there doing the same things, lifting more than men in some cases, doing competitions that are just unbelievable. And, I think it's an awesome thing. It's their core workouts, their strength, their conditioning, whether that's for their weight loss goals or fitness goals, but it's truly a benefit.
Real quick, are there any stereotypes or stigmas that you may or may not know, or you may know of, that are associated with women lifting weights?
well, probably the number one is they can't lift as much, or they don't go in the weight rooms or things like that. But you can see between these two girls, they're in there lifting weights constantly. And
Ben?
I think one of the biggest stereotypes I've heard of is that if you lift weights, you'll become, very bulky and large, when that's absolutely not the case for women. The more, they weight train it, the more it'll lean them out and just develop those muscles.
Okay. Michelle?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of
I'm
women
sorry, I took your answer.
think that if they lift weights that they'll bulk up. Some women do, but a majority of them don't. And then another thing with weightlifting is that in the morning I notice if I don't make it, that I'm so sluggish, tired throughout the day, that this just gets me going and it keeps me going all day long.
Just as far as the stereotypes, just that women shouldn't be lifting, and same as everybody else, that women are going to get bulky. One stereotype personally that I've experienced is because I am strong. A lot of people assume I take like performance enhancing drugs. So if you do kind of break the norm and the stereotype on that, people assume you're not doing it.
And how strong are you, Amanda?
I'm pretty strong.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Ben.